Today on 21st Century Television.
Explore state-of-the-art technology, innovative business strategies, insights from cutting-edge corporations around the globe. A visionary look into the answers of tomorrow, today. Business leaders, business solutions.
21st Century Television.
Welcome to 21st Century Business. I'm Jackie Bales. With an estimated 12 million vehicles already in operation, compressed natural gas, or CNG, is a rapidly growing fuel alternative for fleet and personal vehicles. The only barrier for continued growth is the development of CNG stations and infrastructure. Well, here today to discuss this revolutionary fuel alternative and how their company, HandyTube, is providing the vital components to ensure its growth is President John Coates and Marketing Manager Julie Wyatt. Welcome to both of you.
It's great to be here.
Thank you for having us.
John, first of all, what's the largest roadblock to the adoption of CNG in personal and fleet vehicles?
Well, CNG has just a tremendous amount of momentum in this country. With the advent of shale gas, the price of a CNG vehicle operating cost is about 60% of a gasoline-fueled vehicle. The fleets have done very well to transition into CNG. For fleets, it's easier. They have a base to go home to every night, so it's easy to have the CNG fueled vehicles. For a personal vehicle, until there is more infrastructure in position to be able to service vehicles on the road, so we don't have to plan our trip according to where we can fill up, then it's really a matter of time until this is in position.
Julie, give us some background on HandyTube and how you're participating in this changeover to CNG.
HandyTube is a global provider of seamless stainless steel tubing across multiple industries, one of which is CNG. And to help with the infrastructure challenges that John mentioned, we have jointly developed CNG Plus tubing, which is a certified and cost-effective way to install and transfer high-pressure gas throughout CNG refueling stations. What's great about our tubing is it's seamless and long length, so it takes out the challenge of coupling multiple shorter lengths of tubing with our CNG Plus tubing. There's no work associated with the welding.
Well, in this 21st Century Business Field Report, we take a look at HandyTube's manufacturing operations in action.
Stainless steel tubing is used in a number of critical applications, from compressed natural gas stations to offshore exploration of ultra-deep waters. But seams in the tubing can compromise working pressures, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
HandyTube uses hydrostatic testing because our tubing is used in critical applications, most of which is high pressure, such as the aerospace, shipbuilding, and the oil and gas industries. Hydro testing pressurizes the tube to a specific time and pressure to ensure that the tube meets the demands in the field.
HandyTube has a wide variety of engineers with expertise in many different areas. It's great to always have someone to go to bounce ideas off of, to come up with a customer solutions that's appropriate for the job.
At HandyTube, there's multiple steps that have to be taken to make stainless steel tubing. To keep with our competitive lead times of 4 to 6 weeks, it's generally a 3-step process where we work the metal, we clean the metal, and then we anneal the metal so we can rework the metal until we get down to our finished size that our customer is asking for.
Their seamless tubing avoids the potential for defects and decreased corrosion resistance of the weld area, and allows for working pressures 20% higher than welded tubes. HandyTube's top priority of understanding and then satisfying all of their customers' needs starts with a committed sales force.
HandyTube uses a solution selling framework when interacting with our customers. It has allowed us to transition from just selling tube based on price and delivery. What we are able to do is we are able to understand the inner workings of the customer's organization, so then we can customize a solution that works for them. And hence we add value as well as differentiate ourselves from the competition.
John, tell me more about HandyTube.
Our parent company, Handy & Harmon, was founded in the 1860s in Manhattan, trading precious metals, and from there evolved into a series of manufacturing companies, most of which at the time did in fact involve precious metals, some of which still do today. HandyTube was founded in the 1950s and is today manufacturing tubing for a multitude of industries and markets and serving customers all over.
So Julie, why do customers choose HandyTube?
Well, at HandyTube, our #1 priority is really providing value to our customers and understanding their needs. From our engineering department to our sales team, they don't want to just provide tubing, but actually understand the problems of the customer. And this type of service, coupled with a quality product, is what keeps our customers coming back to HandyTube.
Mid-South Technologies, based out of New Orleans, Louisiana, is one of the largest distributors for HandyTube Corporation. Throughout their long partnership, Mid-South and HandyTube work to develop stainless steel, seamless, long-coil tubing.
Mid-South Technology is a global provider of hydraulic control lines, equipment, and personnel for the oil and gas completion industry. We're made up of 2 business units providing focused solutions to our customers' needs.
HandyTube utilizes distributors like Mid-South Technologies to provide finished product to oil and gas companies on a global scale. Market partners such as these allow HandyTube to not only have an excellent distribution network, but it allows their technologies to reach remote locations across the world.
So, John, what does the business look like for you, say, for the next 5 years for HandyTube?
Well, I'm very fortunate to work around fellow employees who are very geared towards customers' needs. And it's critical that a customer's needs be defined by the customer and not by the manufacturer and what we think is most convenient.
Right.
So as our customers evolve and we need to provide further solutions for them, typically in the past, Jackie, we were very much a provider of tubing. And we've worked very hard to be a provider of solutions that involves so much more than tubing. So we've seen ourselves branch off into fabrication, into adding different alloys into our business, stocking products in remote regions. So I think as we continue to position ourselves to best take care of our customers, we have the opportunity to continue to see some aggressive growth that we've been so very fortunate to experience up to this point.
John and Julie, I want to thank both of you for joining us on the show today. It seems like you're creating a highly needed solution for the CNG industry and so many other industries.
Thank you, Jackie.
Pleasure to be here. Thank you.
For 21st Century Business, I'm Jackie Bales. Thanks for watching.